Destruction is the best. Yeet. 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 It's not about the build, it's about the destruction. Yeet is delete us. Yeet. Yeet. Yeet is delete us. Yeet. Yeet. Yeet is delete us. Yeet is delete us. Yeet is delete us. Yeet. Yeet. Yeet is delete us. Yeet. Yeet. Oh, this is looking good. Yeet. Yeet. Yeet.
N0 Sigurd 119 has redeemed first. Skinjaya Sano is here.
Destruction. Destruction is the best. I can hold this mouse better than anyone could hold this mouse. Mainly because I wouldn't allow them into my house to hold this mouse. But nonetheless, destruction. Yeah, I make great background music. Wait, I'm music? Yeah, I'm music. We'll go with that. It's Ash Rain music, bro. What's up, everybody? GG, not so good, redeeming first. Welcome in, Mrs. Ken, and welcome in everybody across all the platforms. How are you doing today, my dudes? Welcome. I noticed a little bit of performance issues during the intro. I'm trying to check on it right now. Is anyone noticing any problems at the moment on any platforms, especially now that I'm live on TikTok? It looks like, whoa, what's up with why? Hold on. Let me figure out why this isn't working. I just realized the screen is just pitch black for everywhere other than TikTok. Oh, even TikTok went black. Uh-oh. Hold on. Let me restart the camera. It was literally just working a second ago. There we go. Had to restart the camera. That'll do it.
The underscore Dizzy3 is here.
Welcome in, my dudes. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, my headphone wire is still messing up. So, oh my goodness, chat. I didn't talk about this yesterday because I was distracted or I forgot about it. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe it's because I was so tired. But if you notice the headset I got on, this is a bone stock Atlas Air without the pink pads and the pink strap over the top. The one that I had been wearing is actually right over there, off camera. And this wire has been causing issues where it like causes, I get a little bit of static. I get some audio cut out. And I had a spare random 3.5mm jack cable, aux cable, that's the word for it, and I replaced it and I was still getting static. So I thought that maybe I like damaged the port on that headset, and I had a spare one of these laying around, so I swapped it out, and with both the old and the new cables, this one was not having static and that one was, so I assumed I damaged the headset. So I went back to using the old cable because it's the longer one I like to use. But this cable, you can definitely tell it is messed up here. I can feel that it's like not, that it's not like it's been bent too much, and I am getting static now. So it could be true that both the headset and the cable are damaged. I must have dropped it. And it like landed on the cable or something. Because I don't think this headset has a problem, but I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. How's everybody doing? Sorry for my ranting and rambling. It's just, not sorry for that. Never mind. No, this is what I do. I just woke up from a nap. I'm sure if everyone is fully expected those words to come out of my mouth. So I'm a little groggy might be the word to use. But you know, I'll wake up in a minute. And then yeah. Yesterday we had to end stream because I didn't have a nap and I was incredibly tired. Like physically exhausted. Not like my brain was fine. It was my legs were just sore and I don't know why. My knees, I couldn't find a comfortable spot to sit. So we ended early. And today won't be like that because according to Magic, I haven't looked at my stream schedule. But according to Magic, I mistakenly scheduled today as a 4-hour stream when today was supposed to be a 3-hour stream. So I'm just double checking right now. Yeah, I did schedule today as a 4-hour stream and I'm fine with that. So I probably will be doing a full fat 4-hour stream today. Since tomorrow night, I'm not going to be streaming anyway. Tomorrow I was going to be in the MasterCart event, which is going to be like, I think 2 p.m. Eastern. Hold on. Yeah, I think it's supposed to start around 2 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. So that will be that. All right. Boop, 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 boop. All right. So we can get into the hardcore world now. I think I'm ready to start digging a hole. Oh, buddy, pal guy, you know, a good way to get your question answered is not by, turning into insults of any kind. Oh, man, yeah, not a great look. You feel like crap today? GG, dude. We all do. And thank you for the gift that came in. You started a hardcore bedrock edition? Heck yeah, man. I hope you last long. Let's get to the hardcore world. Boom, boom, boom,
T0P_geek is here.
All right. Welcome in, Top. How are you doing? What? Wrong tab. Hardcore world. I was gonna get on the S&P. Actually, I was the first thing I did when I opened that menu was I was a bit like, oh, why isn't CJ's server in here so I can practice? I need to practice, chat. Holy. Do we have any? We don't have any capes that need repaired. Do we have tools that need repaired? I mean, the answer's always yes. We got a hole to dig. Let's first top off our boxes. Oh, hold on. Nothing to put in there. Those ended ages ago. All right. The perfect amount of boxes. Heck yeah, dude. The perfect amount of boxes. Let's go repair our tools. Do 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 do. All right. I still don't know about this entrance over here. You know, this is just a hole. You know what? I'm digging a hole. It's kind of appropriate. All right. Flip that, do this, coop up, and sloop, and do that, and put them back, and put it back, and back we go to the base. Ain't it wonderful, chat, to have such a fast tool repair station? And it's chunk loaded now. Ugh.
Damn, this guy one is here.
What's up? Facts? I don't know what kind of facts you're spitting, but I agree. All right. To the hole! So it's Friday, chat. Friday night, start to the weekend. Anyone got weekend plans? I have none. Well, I have the stream tomorrow for Master Kart, CJ's event planned, and that's about it, really. Not sure what I'm gonna do tomorrow night instead of streaming. Figure it out. Hmm. 3D printers are cranking out a new airplane, so you'll be sitting in them all weekend. Dude, today I almost went and finished fixing my 3D printer. And then I decided to just not sit in my office. Like, I was done with work for the day, but like I had like 2 hours until like the end of my work day. And I was like, okay, I could go fix my 3D printer, but then like I decided, nah, I actually want to just get up and not sit in my office for 2 hours. So that's what I did. So that's what I did. All right, let's set this to toggle. Oh, what I just changed something else. I definitely clicked 2 things here. Operator items tab. I don't know what that is. Chat, did you see? I heard 2 clicks. Oh, no, I toggled it back. Okay. Yeah, that needs to be set to toggle. Okay. I must have pressed like my space bar or something. All right. Slime skins are cool. If you have Z offset problems, let me know and I'll share the start G code that totally fixed yours. I had the nozzle scraping the bed really bad and could not adjust the Z offset. So my problem with my printer since I did the upgrade is it says the nozzle's clogged. It can't load the filament into the nozzle. So I need to take the nozzle back apart and figure out its alignment. You can see it gets to the point where it does its bed leveling and everything. I don't think I have that problem. And then it goes to push the filament in. You see it go down the tube. It gets to the end, and then you can tell it stops, and the tube keeps like bending because it's like forcing too much filament into it. Yeah. We did make good progress yesterday. Not as much progress as I wanted because I ended about an hour early, but here we are. Boom, boom. Do, 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 do. Oh, man. Oh, shoot. There we go. This is how it's meant to be dug. Problem with it raining is I don't know when it's going to be time to sleep. I think it's getting darker. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, okay. Boom. Yeah, so I did have quite a bit of troubleshooting I needed to do, damn, before I could even get the printer to the point that it is right now after stream ended. What else should I have to do to the printer? Once I got it in place and got it online. I had never done. Okay, I remember what I did. I spent a good amount of time trying to figure out how to do a multicolor print because I had never done one of those before. So I had to learn how to like tell the slicer what colors it was and stuff like that. And then I had a big problem loading the filament in because I had to actually reseat the cable up underneath the bottom of the printer because the canvas module was like blinking red on all 4 inputs, and it wasn't automatically loading. It wasn't detecting that I put any filament in and then like you know, drawing it in on its own, and everything was just blinking red. But it knew it had a canvas module, so it was weird. And that canvas module was getting power. So I imagine on the 4-pin connector, there must be like 2 of those are for power, and then like another 2 pins are for data, and that talks over some sort of protocol or something along those lines, because the canvas module was getting power. It just wasn't working. I don't know. Boom, boom, boom. It feels like, I don't know. Ah! Oh, welcome in. Yeah, we're back to the hole. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. It's not about the build. It's about the destruction. We're here to dig the hole. This is from Shoulder Surfing. It's the mod that lets us have a proper third person. You can find it and everything else I'm running in the Colonel mod pack on CurseForge, if that interests you. Do, 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 do. Oh. Okay, it's an overhang again. All right. Annoying. Whoa, I don't want to fall. Overhangs are good, chat, because that means the next layer is actually going to be less blocks to mine. So overhangs are good. A little tedious to deal with, but good nonetheless. Because the cave is opening up more cave. Ooh. Ah, shoot. We started digging this hole in January. Today is my 91st stream. Digging this hole. My EDM song? Boom, boom, boom. Like Yeetus Deletus? That one? I don't have a way to play it on command. It is on Spotify. The hole is the goal. I mean, we grinding, dude. It's the whole point. Oh, it can be played for I think it's 1,000 bits on the purple site. Plays it. Not sure the exact amount. That sounds about right. I used to have like a panel under the stream that showed like, oh, this many bits plays a song or a sound effect or something, but I don't have that panel anymore. And it's been ages since I've done anything with my bit amounts. This third-person view comes from the mod Shoulder Surfing. You can find it and everything else I'm running in the Colonel mod pack on CurseForge, linked in the bios, descriptions, etc. if that interests you. What's up, Darcy? This is Deep Slate, and this is as fast as you can possibly mine Deep Slate. Chat, if you're new here, consider dropping a follow on whatever platform you're watching on. I'm live 6 nights a week, most of which is in this hardcore Minecraft world, digging a hole. Not tomorrow, though. Tomorrow I'll be playing in Master Kart. It's a boat race event. Wait, was CJ in the chat already today? I feel like he might have been. No, I don't think he was. I think he sent me a DM. As soon as I said he sent me a DM, my brain went to he sent me a dungeon master. He sent me Brennan Lee Mulligan. He sent me a Brennan. You know what? That's what we're calling DMs around here now. All right. If anyone DMs me, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. What's up? A 3-stream streak, Darcy. That's such a massive accomplishment. How did you do it? Wow. Wow. Truly inspirational. What happened to your previous streak, you slacker? Actually, I don't remember what your previous streak was at before. Not gonna lie. You were asleep? Okay, was it a nap? If it was a nap, I'll let it slide. Oh my god, it wasn't even a nap? Bro. Oh, dang it. Oh, come on, quit it. Quit it. It's when blocks become insta-mineable when they normally aren't, is when I have a problem being able to stay on top of them. Oh. Did Abjunax hasn't sent me what he wants for his map art yet. He redeemed one yesterday. But he has not sent me anything. I just realized. I just saw it over in my queue. You gotta take some NyQuil. Are you the one who said you were feeling sick earlier? Dude, when I'm sick and I take NyQuil, dude, that's... No matter how sick I am, usually that's like some pretty great sleep. Come on, why is this so hard? Oh, good. Well, here he is. What was that block break sound that we just had? You get wild dreams. I don't typically get dreams at all, and I don't recall anything out of the ordinary when I take that medicine. I was watching a Magic has been watching this one channel that does like a lot of challenges and travel vlogs and stuff like that, and challenges while they're travel vlogging kind of deal. You know the vibe of the channel I'm talking about, right? And it's a couple, right? And they did a challenge. They very often do a challenge where they have like a bunch of drinks lined up under like underneath a box, and you got to drink out of the straw to figure and try and guess what you're drinking, right? In one of the challenges they to throw each other off, they put ZQuil as one of the drinks. And dude's like, bro, we gotta finish this up or I'm gonna pass out in half an hour. It's just that got me good. I was laughing at that. You mean like the armor that like you could only get in a specific version of 1.14? No, I don't have that. I don't know if I've ever had ZQuil. I don't know the difference between NyQuil and ZQuil. Maybe ZQuil's like for when you're not sick and you want the sleeping effects of NyQuil. I don't know. Of course we're digging a hole. But I don't know. I thought that video was hilarious. Jeez. Oh man, I would love to uncover a new cave anytime soon, chat. That'd be great. It doesn't? Oh, okay. Wow. Oh, wow. That yawn gave me a headache, dude. It's like right here. I yawned and right here it started hurting in my noggin. You think that means I'm dying? I do. It probably means my brain is going to explode soon, just from all the knowledge lodged up in there. It's just too much. My skull is too small to hold all the wrinkles in my brain. That's got to be what's happening. You can't convince me otherwise. If you do, my brain will explode. What's up, TMG? How you doing, my man? So Google
I
says.
am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Dig, gee hole. Dig, gee hole.
Diggy hole. Yep. You know, that's a good use of punctuation in that. Doop 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 to doop doop. I saw. He still hasn't told me what he wants yet, though. I told him to just send me a picture on Discord or whatever, and we'll get it made. Doop 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 doop. Boom, 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 boom. All right, chat. Now we just need to relax and vibe, dude, while we dig this hole. What's up? I feel my brain waking up from my nap more now though. But I do need to make sure my stinking chair stays comfortable. There we go. Anyone got any fun plans this weekend? Dan told me he's printing something on his printer. But that's about it. I'll be live tomorrow for the Master Kart race. And that's all I really have planned. Someone's got to have some fun plans planned. If you can afford to have plans nowadays. Magic was talking about going shopping, and I'm just like, maybe we can afford to buy something? I don't know. Streams are typically 3 to 4 hours. Today is a full fat 4-hour stream.
Your attention, please. Are there any Polar Express passengers in need of refreshment?
Yeah. And a stretch, chat. Oh, goodness. Okay, I'll go back to bed, chat. Never mind. Stream's canceled. That was good. That was a good stretch. I needed it. I don't know if you heard, but my elbow popped. It was great. 4. You've been playing a lot of Minecraft then, I assume? Is what you mean? Oh, we're making good progress, my dude. We're down to -30 now. Oh, my inventory's full. And I gotta sleep. Look at us go. Look at us go. Alright, is this going to immediately spawn creepers on me? No? Okay, they must still be underground or something. It's really weird we're not getting any mobs on the surface at the moment. Maybe the shulker farm's just doing really good. I don't have a mob switch of any kind, but I do have a chunk-loaded shulker farm. And when that thing really gets going, it can kind of work like a mob switch when there's a lot of shulkers in it. You hate terraforming. To each their own. I'm just a shulker. I can hold slightly more than a shulker. 33% more than a shulker. Not counting my armor slots. Or my offhand. Can slimes catch fire? Absolutely. Well, I know they take fire damage. I assume they catch on fire. Magma cubes don't. They're made out of fire. Or magma, for that matter. Put some pictures in there. What of? Oh, are those 3D printed planes then? Wow. Fancy. Multicolor prints as well. That looks nice. 100% 3. I'm really interested. How did you 3D print the electric motors? I gotta learn how to do that. How did you 3D print the batteries? Ah, dang it. I thought you had some new technology, man. Thought you were holding out on me. Do you design those yourself, or are those just like models from Thingiverse? Are they like paid models? We're at -30 now. This is our second stream at this level. Colts 3D. Oh, wow. That's not what I was expecting it to be called. Nice. Well, dang, I asked because I was like, oh man, where do you get those files? I want to take a look, but I don't have the metal, I don't have the motors and wiring and battery and stuff laying around, so it's not worth for me paying for one of those models. Maybe I find something on Thingiverse and get into it, because that would be really fun. I do know a place where people do fly electric RC planes that I could go to if I wanted to, but the hole must be dug. Boom, boom, boom. Huh? To dig a hole, you gotta dig the hole. If I don't dig the hole, then I'm not digging a hole. How specific are they about instructions for like infill and stuff to make sure that they like come out weighing a balanced amount? Right, because I assume if you put like different patterns of infill in there, like your left wing could potentially weigh a little bit more than your right wing, or is that really not a problem? Can I press space? I mean, I can. I don't need to. Single wall, 3% infill with grid or gyroid. I don't know what gyroid looks like. Single wall, yeah. I don't ever do single wall prints now that I think about it. I always do the like 3D cubic or something like that infill. That's always been like the strongest stuff I've used. This hole is for digging, my friend. Do 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 do. Is there gonna be more overhang over here? I think there is, yeah. Dude, the cave is just really opening up this layer, which is great. I love that the cave's getting bigger the deeper we go. Because the angle of the wall means that less and less of the cave is, like, included in the hole. But the cave opening just keeps getting larger, so perfect. But soon we'll be past it, and then it's just basically solid deep slate for the rest of the layer. We only have one major cave, and we have a few smaller caves. Like this one right here that I'm about to go through. But it'll be... What the... He literally spawned right in front of me. Oh, look at that. He ain't got jack. Get the heck out of here. He only spawned with one guy? Oh, interesting. One llama guy? Hey, what's up, man? Hold on. You're living the dream. I don't believe you. I'm doing good. I'm digging a hole. What more can I want? It's because I'm smart. You're probably the only person that would say that. All right, here we go. Hey, bud. Punk. Tschüss. Mm-hmm. I hear another zombie coming for me. Oh, he's like under. This third-person view comes from the mod shoulder surfing. You can find it and everything else that I'm using in the Colonel mod pack on CurseForge. Okay, we need to sleep, but there's gonna be zombies stopping us. All right, we're good. Oh, excuse you. Oh, wait, what's going on with the green chat right now? Is it not working again? It needs signed into again? Like every flipping day it wants me to re-sign into here. What the heck is going on with that? Yeah, multi-chat doesn't work on the green site. Ever. Or it does, and then like 2 days later, it needs me to like sign back in again. And then it's just such a pain, dude. I'm doing good. I'm digging a hole. What more could I want? Is my inventory gonna fill up soon? I bet you it is. I hear him. Did he actually get up to me? He sounds very close, but I'm not being attacked. Alright, I was expecting... With how close that zombie sounded, I was expecting him to come up here.
No ridges of lumps, valleys or bumps, all ideas slide right of like a water slide.
Hey.
Smooth brain.
Darcy, it's not good to talk about yourself like that. You know? A little self-confidence will do you good. Didn't we try making like a smooth brain emote a while ago? I vaguely remember that. I rejected it. Probably. Why is it raining so much in game today, dude? This is at least the second or third time it's rained. And I've been live for 45 minutes. Not cool. Not cool. Oh, big slime up there. You think you're gonna see me and hop down, or maybe he's gonna hop away? I don't know. The further down we get, the more encounters with slimes we get. That's just how the spawning algorithm works in this game. The lower in the world you are, the more likely mobs are to spawn, especially when you have sky access low down in the world. And the fact that we have no we have quite a few. Oh, you were a medium-sized slime. I thought that was a big slime. I forget where I was going with that. Oh, and the fact that there's like no caves underneath us at this point, or very few caves underneath us that are like constantly loaded, and there's nowhere else for mobs to spawn. It means that the slime chunks are getting shown some love. They're given ample opportunity. I am digging a hole. Hearing quite a few zombies. Do you think there's another spawner over here, under there somewhere? Don't know for sure. Chat, we are going to be breaking a spawner this layer. If we'll probably be doing it today, not gonna lie. And hopefully we'll get some, I think there's 2 chests in there that we get to open. Creeper? How did he spawn just on the surface? I know it's raining. Oh, he walked out of that cave. Gotcha. Yeah, whatever. Maybe he won't notice us. Maybe we're just gonna live with the creeper right there. Trying to keep him in my line of sights. I mean, one creeper ain't gonna kill me, but it might pop a totem if he drops directly on top of me. I've had that happen. Wearing like this exact set of armor tier. If they blow up close enough to you. Ooh, yeah, speaking of the spawner, we're not gonna get the spawner this stripe, but we're gonna break into the spawner room. We might open one of the chests or something. Oh, there's another creeper that just came out of a cave over there. Okay, oh, that creeper's way back there now. Why is it only creepers walking out of caves? What's up with that, dude? Nah, I'm good. Oh, he's going back in the cave. Come on. Go back home. All right, bye. Oh, he didn't actually go back in the cave. That would have been awesome if he did just kind of walk back in the cave. He's gonna beeline for me any second now, I bet you. Oh wait, he went back in the cave. Wow. Oh, he's popping back out now. Oh, here he is. You want to help dig the hole? Thank you for that, dude. He wanted to help dig the hole. I had to let him. I had to let him. Oh, look, the cobblestone is right there. Ah, it's not this stripe that we start. It's the next stripe. Yeah, a lot of people are wary of me wearing a an elytra. I'm not. It's just part of my outfit. Whoa, I pressed the wrong button. There we go. Look at that. Yeah. The next stripe, I think we get to break that spawner. All right. Boom, boom. The hole must be dug. That's why we're dugging it. Yeah, dude. Yeah, there's a spawner, and there's 2 chests in there. I don't know what Y level they're at, so like I don't know for sure if we're breaking the spawner today. And I won't know until we walk on by. Or until we hit our next stripe by. Oh. Lol, I know the feeling. I can't. The hole must be dug. I have absolutely no ETA. Trying to estimate will only lead to disappointment. I'm here to dig the hole until the hole is dug. It's definitely getting nighttime. Oh. Sunny day. No. Why would I cover a hole right after digging it? That would be pointless. Reach, dude. Chat, if you're new here, consider dropping a follow or subscribing on whatever platform you're watching on. I'm live 6 nights a week, most of which is in this hardcore Minecraft world. Tomorrow won't be. I'll be live early for a Minecraft boat event. 2 p.m. Eastern. I feel like that's not a scenario that would happen. Where Mojang wouldn't release an update that corrupts every world that exists before it, right? And even then, Mojang has released updates that, you know, had to delete Bedrock from worlds to add Deep Slate underneath them, and the worlds don't end up corrupted. Well, the thing is you should be backing up your worlds anyway before an update. Like if it's something that unintentionally corrupts your world, but that question was a scenario that would never happen, where Mojang deletes a block from the game and corrupts every world that's ever existed beforehand. That's not something that would happen, you know. Now, if you go through an update and your world gets corrupted, like, yeah, you just restore the backup and then update again, or wait until Mojang releases an update fixing the bug. Chat, it's important to have backups. I very regularly make backups of my hardcore world in case it gets corrupted or in case my computer catches on fire and stuff like that. Now, obviously, with this being hardcore and I play 100% on stream, if I die, I die. You guys all see it. Welcome in. But having that assurance there that if something bad goes wrong, if something happens and goes wrong in the world, you got to do it, chat. A proper 3-2-1 backup solution will make everything better. Yeah, this third person mod takes some getting used to, but it is honestly really nice to have, so you guys get to see a lot more of the hole while I dig, and so that, like, you're not just staring at a wall of Deep Slate. And I get to flex my cape. This week we're wearing the vanilla cape. But how you doing, slime? This was one of those waterlogged caves that we had to clear last week, I think, chat. That's why it's torched up down there. Oh, dude, the tough is so satisfying. I miss Instamine. If we were still Instamining, I wouldn't be in third person, by the way. The only reason I'm in third person is because we got slowed down. I could Instamine a lot faster in first person, but we Instamine so infrequently, it's not worth the effort. Or it's worth the time switch to get us into third person like this. Oh, boy. Hopefully there'll be a lot of air in this hole when I'm done. This is as fast as you can possibly mine Deep Slate. Trust me, no matter what crazy way that if it was possible to Instamine Deep Slate, I would be doing it. because of just the sheer volume ahead of me. Like even if it took a month worth of setup to be able to insta-mine, you know, like to go build a whole other farm to get something, I would have done it, and it would have saved me time. But you can't. So here we are. Played and beat Scrabble and Solitaire. You think you've gotten good at playing it? Oh, you played against yourself in Scrabble? Interesting. Should I just have some withers floating around shooting at me while I dig the hole? You guys think that would make it faster? You used all the letters? What? Oh, you mean like you did a word with Z and stuff. I thought you meant like every letter in your bag of letters. I imagine that would result in like a full board. I gotta keep digging the cave. Or digging the hole. Boom, 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 boom. What's up? Oh, low pick. You used every letter in the bag? Didn't that fill up the whole board? Wait, hold on. How does that work? Welcome in. Boom, 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 boom. I raid someone at the end of every stream. What's up, CJ? Oh wait, was my pick low? Sure looks like it. Goodness gracious. Oh. Oh yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Poor me, bro. I'm rich with deep slate. Look at this, bro. I'm deep slate rich over here, man. Oh, hey, we've actually now officially picked up over 1 million now. That means I've mined 300,000 that I haven't picked up. That's crazy, actually. I don't know how that happens because I'm picking up so close to 100% of all the deep slate. I don't get it. Use Scrabble for practice. Yeah, this is the second stream at -30. Right now it takes us about 3 streams to dig out a single layer. But we'll see how that holds true. The last one actually took slightly longer than 3 streams. So this is actually slightly less than my second stream. All right. Holes being dug. Imagine I had $1 for every netherrack. No, that hurts to imagine. Are you offering to pay me $1 for every netherrack I mine, CJ? Because you got a deal. I will dedicate however much time you ask to mining purely netherrack. Actually, that'd be like a really good Mr. Beast video, though. I'll pay $1 for every block of netherite you mine, but like you can't do, you know, like you're trapped in a building or whatever with in Mr. Beast scenario, and it's like if you leave the room, it stops, but every block of netherrack or every block of deep slate you mine, before you leave, you get $1 for it. That'd be a really like slow paced video too, because with deep slate at least, I've mined like 1.3 million at 3 to 4 hours a day for 90 streams. Obviously in a Mr. Beast video you'd be going for like 16 plus hours a day, but still. That's just the F3 menu. I'm using the F3 overlay rather than mini HUD. You gotta get geared up, man. Get geared up good. All right, chat. We're about to get to this spawner. We're about to find out if we're breaking a spawner today or if it's going to be next week. Oh, yeah, we're actually at the floor. Heck yeah. All right, we're not breaking the spawner in this pass, but the next one. Everything in there is a keep. Nice. I don't have an axe on me. Oh, what? All right. There is one more chest in that room, but we don't break it until it's time. It kind of hurts that cobblestone also is not insta-mineable, huh? Bro, I'm digging a hole. What more could I want? We are on -30. We're getting down here. Honestly, don't know how many spawners we've broken in this hole. I kind of lost count because we had at least one other like little spawner room, but we've also had several, I want to say like 2 or 3 cave spider spawners that we broke in the mine shaft. I've lost count at this point. It's been so long. The top of bedrock is -59. So with this layer, we're effectively halfway through the deep slate by height. But this is a bowl-shaped hole, so the layers are actually getting smaller the further down we go, right? It's going inwards. And by the time we get to bedrock, it will be a much smaller opening than it is right now. So we're digging. That's all there is to it. Nothing to it but to do it. Those words just kind of popped in my head. I feel like I've heard them before. I don't know if it's a saying or if it's like a catchphrase or something. To dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole. If I'm not digging the hole, then I'm not digging the hole. Oh, all right. Inventory's full. Copper horse armor, though. I don't know if I have any of that yet. This might be my first piece of copper horse armor, chat. No, you can craft that, can't you? Like, that's one that you can craft specifically? I'm not sure anymore. I also don't know if I need this 13 music disc either, but the copper golems will deal with it. I have absolutely no ETA. Trying to come up with an estimate will only lead to disappointment. I'm here to dig the hole until the hole is dug. Oh, goodness, brother. Oh. Yeah, I'm tired, man. I don't know. I'm a lot more woked up from the nap that I took before stream now than I was at the beginning of stream. Doesn't change anything about the perpetual tiredness that existing causes. We started digging this hole in January. Today is the 91st stream of digging this hole. Boom, 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 boom. Number of layers doesn't matter. Each layer is getting progressively faster, really. Our goal is to get to bedrock. I'm not don't know what's gonna happen when we do. Mm-hmm. The horde of zombies in the cave beneath us somewhere? Yes, I hear them. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, we grinding, dude. We grinding, dude. Oh, boom, boom. Oh, I hear footsteps. Did one of them find their way out to me? Must not have. Yeah, there must be another spawner right beneath us, or I don't know, a relative decent sized cave. I would love that. If it's a large cave beneath us, heck, a large cave with a spawner in it would be great even. But I would definitely take a large cave over just a spawner at this point, because oh my goodness, the less blocks I have to mine, the faster it goes, chat. That's all there is to it when it comes to deep slate. I've mined a few blocks so far. Just a few. Actually, chat, we're coming up really close to having mined 1 million deep slate in this hole alone, because we started at roughly 400k deep slate. I don't know the exact number. If it was just a hair, if it was still a 300,000, just a hair under, or if it was 400,000 something, you know, I don't remember that. I do have clips people have put in the Discord server for of what my stats were before the stream. I haven't checked. I haven't looked. Uh-oh, I'm letting him out. Don't want to do that. But that is a new cave right there for sure. That's a completely net new cave right there, dude. Oh, hey, hey guys. Oh, heck yeah, dude. I don't know how big of a cave that is, but I'll take it. Yeah, I don't see it opened up anywhere else before, so perfect. Wow, they're all zombies that pick up items too. Not all zombies can pick up an item, but every single one of them has, as soon as they walked up here. Do 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 do. This is actually going to be the third hole I'll have finished in my world, and the first one in the overworld. I've already completed 2 similar-sized holes in the nether prior to this one. We're on -30 now. We just started this layer yesterday, so we're making good progress. All right, I'm gonna sleep real quick. One of them was, well, one of them was truly my first perimeter ever, and it was for my Wither Skelly farm. I actually have a dedicated video on my channel for the Wither Skelly farm over on the red site. And the other one we dug very recently. It was for our Nether Mob Zoo. So that one's not even in the 15,000 day world tour. So this will be, I'll have dug an entire perimeter in the Nether for the Mob Zoo to go in, and the vast majority of this hole before the 20,000 day world tour. Now, Chad, if you are new here, I recommend checking out the 15,000 day world tour over on my channel. That is the latest one we got, and drop a subscribe while you're over there on the red site. And keep an eye out for the 20,000 day world tour, which we're only about 250 days away from in Minecraft, which is like, I want to say 3 weeks. Because we're sleeping every night because we're, doing an overworld outdoor project. So that's 10 minutes per Minecraft day. And I stream 20 hours a week. So which, I think someone did the math where it's close to about 100 Minecraft days a week now. So real close. It's called Shoulder Surfing. You can find it and everything else I'm running in the Colonal mod pack on CurseForge if you want to find my exact configuration. You're on the red site. I'm live on many platforms. Oh. Was very excited to have a new cave discovered. And it wasn't even waterlogged. Though I am wondering, does this cave like keep curving over to there? Is that just part of this cave maybe? I don't know. It's not about the build, it's about the destruction. We're here to dig a hole. So it depends how late into the stream. I need at minimum about 2 hours to record a world tour. I imagine it would actually take me about 3 minutes with stopping for commentary and stuff like that, or 3 hours. So like, frankly speaking, if it's a 4-hour stream and I'm halfway through and I hit day, 19,995 or whatever, I'd probably just end stream early. And then the next stream I would start stream off and immediately get into the world tour. It's always worked out in a way for me where like I'm able to end stream. It's always worked out that I've either ended stream like just a little bit early, and ended and like, or it's happened early enough in the stream organically that I'm able to record it. I've never had to do like cut a stream in half kind of deal. I should definitely come up with a contingency plan though for this one. Like maybe if we do have to cut a stream short because I won't have time, because this is going to be the longest world tour I've ever recorded. I'm obviously going to cut it down in the edit and try and make it manageable. But I think the last world tour ended up, I think it was like an hour 50 or something like that was the edited time of the world tour. I don't know. I did for my tooth. I mean, if I would absolutely end stream early if my tooth is hurting. That's a completely different story than for a world tour video. What the heck? Oh, this is a spider spawner. I didn't even realize. And my inventory's full. Will this one be in depth? Yes. Yeah, absolutely. That's why I'm saying I need at least 2 hours, if not 3, to record it. So, like, if that means I have to cut a 3-hour stream or a 4-hour stream in half and end early, I probably need to have something else to do. Maybe I'd get on the SMP or something like that. We started digging this hole in January. Today is the 91st stream. Digging this hole. All right, chat, we're about to commit one of the original sins of Minecraft. Goodbye, spider spawner. Can you guys show your respects in the chat for that spider spawner? It was just doing what it did best. Diamond horse armor. Okay, not bad. I have so much diamond horse armor, but whatever. Boom, boom, boom. Is that number funny for a specific reason? I mean, it's just what I've accumulated. Boom. Well, that goes down pretty far right there. I stream 6 nights a week, most of which is in this hardcore Minecraft world. Digging a hole. I post my schedule every Monday across all socials, so you guys know what and when. Boom, 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 boom. I have absolutely no ETA for when we will be done with the hole. Do 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 do. Well, tomorrow I'm not streaming in the hardcore world. Tomorrow's stream is Master Kart. It is a Minecraft boat race event that I'm in. 2 p.m. Eastern, I think. You'd think I would know this, but I don't. It may or may not be 2 p.m. Eastern. And I may or may not win it again for the 2nd year in a row. Technically I was scammed out of it 3 years ago, but whatever. Whatever. I don't hold it against CJ or anything, you know? I absolutely do. Screw that guy. Screw it. I'm gonna win tomorrow, no problem. We're at -30. This is the 2nd stream at this layer. Yes, it's an ice boat race. Preach the follow, my dude. Chat, if you are new here, consider dropping a follow or subscribing on whatever platform you're watching on. I'd appreciate it. We're actually getting really close to 13K subs over on the red site. Hold on, let me pull up the analytics real quick. Oh, I must have lost a few subs overnight. Last I checked, I was at like 12.8. Now I'm at 12.7 subs. K subs. Okay, never mind. I guess we're not getting that close anymore. You don't have to subscribe to me, I guess, because it doesn't matter. Rip. There are currently no capes available to claim. This cape that I'm wearing is the vanilla cape. But this one is unavailable. You got this one for owning Java and Bedrock for Windows on the same Microsoft account before they merged the licensing. So you had to have them as separate games, and then Mojang merged them to be the same license. If you got one, you got the other, right? And if you had purchased them separately prior to that, you got this cape. Yes, talking about the red site. The red site has recently passed the purple site to be my second most followed platform behind TikTok. So. I don't even see anyone asking. The hole is the goal. Boom, 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 boom. Oh. Do 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 do. Tonight's a full fat 4-hour stream. Go until 1 a.m. Eastern. That was a mistake when I posted my schedule this week, but it ended up working out since yesterday I ended stream early. So then I get an extra hour today. Tomorrow I'm live doing the MasterCart boat race event. But other than that, no real plans this weekend for me. Mm-hmm. To dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole. If I don't dig the hole, then I'm not digging the hole. Look at that, chat. Ooh. Dude, the bowl shape is really prominent. You can really see just the curvature from this kind of angle, especially when I'm like in it, you know? It's getting smaller. Oh, you love to see it. Oh, big slime. Leave me alone! I don't consent to any hugs. Buddy, getting a bit close. I said I don't consent to any hugs! Ah! Chat, consent matters. All right? He got what he had coming. He hugged me without consent. So he got chopped up into little pieces. I think I said pieces instead of pieces. Whatever. You get the point. He got the point. Point us to the sword. And jabbed him. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, water? What are you doing there, bung? Punk? What did I just say bung? What the, what am I on today, dude? Oh, buddy. We're about to be followed by a horde of baby slimes for like a while now. Keep the slimes. One's in the chat if I keep the baby slimes and let them just follow me until my inventory's full. All right. They're nudging me, chat. They're nudging me. Do. Holy moly. They're just gonna follow me like this for quite a while. Yeah, there's not even like a cave we're going over or anything. They're just gonna be here until my inventory is full. They are cute, and they're only slightly getting in the way. I kind of wish they tried to attack you. Like, if it was the same kind of attack that, like, llama spit does, where it doesn't actually damage you. Because then at least they would start taking thorns damage on me. But as it stands, these guys just wanna... They just wanna be near you. I think we just went inside of the eye of one of those guys. We were looking inside the eye of a slime. Eye doctors hate this one weird trick. Just want attention. So they're toddlers. Got it. Now that you mention it, yes, this is very much like having a toddler. As soon as you said those words, it all came together. Boom, 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 boom. Estimating will only lead to disappointment. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 bam, 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 bam. Hey, hey, what's the matter with the slimes and the slimes and the... Come and get your slime. Okay, we need a parody of that. I don't know why that came into my head just now, but it did. Oh, man. Look at these guys. I can't hear the music. That's why a random song came into my mind right now. These baby slimes are so loud I can't hear the background music. Alright. I don't know about for you guys, but the background music is quieter for me than it is for you. I have it turned down in my headphones. Because sometimes it's hard to think of the words to say when there is such music in my ears. The hole is the goal. Right now, I'm just focused on digging the hole. Put it on EDM. Still can't hear it. But I'm sure you're enjoying that music change. What's it look like I'm doing? I'm digging a hole. Boom, 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 boom. This is a bowl-shaped hole. Which is the bottom half of a sphere. We started digging this hole in January. Today is the 91st stream digging this hole. It's a bowl. The sphere is just an overlay for the bowl, for me to dig. No. Nothing to do with the sphere. It's a bowl. It's a hole. I do need to sleep. There's a zombie coming for me, and he's holding a block. So I'm actually glad he's coming for me since he's holding the block. That means he would have never despawned if he had stayed hidden in the cave he was hiding in. I don't want your pants, dude. By height, we passed halfway a while ago. But there's more to it than just height. Too many variables. I'm here to dig the hole until the hole is dug. We are at -30. Yeah, that's the first for me. Just showed up and threw his pants at me. That's crazy. 0 out of 10. Don't recommend, chap. I don't want your pants. Boom, 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 boom. Man. Insta mine. Oh, yes. Oh, thank you. It's like really hard to get a good insta-mine pattern going in third person, and my inventory's full. Just ruins it, man. There's always something, dude. It's like, it's either really slow, or, you know, gotta empty out my inventory, or gotta go get a new pick, or whatever. There's always something stopping me from just digging the hole, man. Ugh. Oh, well, in Minecraft, you can't get bored. You can get planks, though. Look at that. We're really close to halfway done with this. And but like, I don't see us doing this in 3 streams now because of the, well, like 3 physical streams. We might get it done in the time of 3 streams, but we didn't start it until about halfway through yesterday's stream. So, and yesterday's stream got cut short, but whatever. We'll figure it out. Boom, 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 boom. Of course I'm digging the hole. The hole must be dug. Stone was quite a while ago now. Welcome back. Chat, if you're new here, make sure you drop a follow for the chance the algorithm can bring you back one day. See the hole being dug. I am live 6 nights a week, most of which digging this hole in this hardcore world. Hearing all those mobs in that cave. We're gonna start seeing them emerge out of the new cave opening here real soon, I bet. You know, one thing I'm actually really curious about, because we just broke it, how many spawners have I broken? I've broken 24 spawners in this hardcore world. Yo, that was my 24th spawner ever broken. Hot dang. And what's funny is spawners, yeah, you can't do anything else with them. Well, okay, I've mined 24. I've broken 0. I've crafted 0. I've used them 0. I've picked up 0. I've dropped 0, but 24 mined now. Heck yeah, dude. 2 months? Heck yeah, you've been around for the grind, dude. Doop, doop, doop. What's up? So it sounds like all those mobs are actually getting further away from us. Is that cave that we're hearing all those mobs in actually disconnected from this cave opening that we have right here? Because we had quite a few zombies come out of it when we first exposed this cave opening. But like, I'm hearing so many mobs, but not a single one seems to be making its way over here. Is there another part of the cave? I don't know. You want to make a silverfish farm? Do it. I mean, nowadays you can use potions to get silverfish. You don't have to use a spawner, but I don't know if that would get you what you want. Jeez. Man, being near the edge of the hole like this really messes with the third person. I'm recently lactose intolerant. I haven't checked lately, I'm gonna be honest. We did add in a temporary shulker loader though for both stone and deep slate. I don't think the one for Deep Slate was necessarily necessary, but I did add it in case, because we had so much room in the storage room for Deep Slate. I don't think it would have been a problem, but you know, that is a good call out that at the end of stream, when I go back to the base, I should check and make sure that that temporary shulker loader has a decent amount of shulkers available to it. That's a good call out. Thank you. Anyone who's planning to be here until end of stream, raise your hand. And I will rely on one of you to remind me to check the shulker levels when I get back to the base. Still got quite a while. We're almost halfway through stream today. Been scrolling by this for weeks and it keeps getting recommended. Gotta love the algorithm. Algorithm's putting in the work for me. Heck yeah, dude. The algorithm's like, this guy wants to see you dig a hole. That's right. Oh, man. We grinding. We grinding, dude. That's all there is to it. I'm almost out of water, though. We are almost halfway through the stream, so probably about 10 minutes or so I'll be taking a quick break. It's all good that we all get up and stretch and stuff like that too, anyway. I haven't even like switched my desk into standing mode once so far. Oh, it's just been 2 hours straight of sitting for me now. Which, honestly though, I feel fine. Tall gray thing behind me. Oh, that's a stack of like servers and network equipment. Some of it's really old, some of it's still serviceable. But I don't particularly know what I'm gonna do with it. So it's like old Xeon servers. It's some old, like, I got a whole bunch of Dell switches in there, like 48 port gigabit switches. You know the deal. Take out the gold. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What I need to do is I need to go through it and see, like, okay, what parts may actually be worth something that I could throw on eBay. And then find an electronics recycler for the rest of it. Honestly, would that be a live stream anyone would be interested in watching? You know, I get a desk cam. I grab a random server, random switch off the rack. I you know, open it up, see what's inside. We put the part numbers into eBay, see what things are selling for, and then make a pile of sell and a pile of scrap, and just seeing what's in the pile. That'd be fun, actually. I used a pickaxe, but yeah, not just my hands. Oh, there absolutely is wireless ways. There's like effectively little like Wi-Fi satellite dishes where you get one, you mount it on your house, one you mount it on your shop, and you point them directly at each other, and they'll get full like multi-gigabit speed, especially if you have like 6 gigahertz. If you get a 6 gigahertz one, and they can go far longer than 300 feet. They can go. They can go miles. Now, they're not very cheap. It is definitely more economical to dig a trench and bury an Ethernet cable and conduit. But you have a 2 gig fiber connection? Yeah. I mean, it would definitely add a bit of latency and stuff, but you could absolutely get close to a full 2 gigabit with a good thing like that. Linus Tech Tips and Jake's new channel, Jakku or something like that, have both covered solutions like that. I don't know what they're called right off the top of my head. Honestly, I would just Google, like, I know Ubiquiti makes them. I think TP-Link, their like Omada series has one. Those are going to be expensive solutions. There are cheaper ones, but I don't know them off the top of my head. Yeah, I think the video that I'm thinking of right now is when they it's like getting Wi-Fi to our creator warehouse, or to our creator warehouse is their brand, and they bought like a separate building in the same allotment that they didn't want to pay internet for, so they did a wireless internet connection like across the parking lot, across the roofs of buildings in the same lot, kind of deal. I think. So this would have been a video from like 5+ years ago, but the technology's only gotten better since then. Boom, 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 boom. It's like a PvP arena. Yeah, I could see it. I don't know which one you're referencing specifically, but. We started digging this hole in January. Today is my 91st stream. Digging this hole. You found it? Nice.
Preach, dude.
Preach, dude. All right, chat. You know, we're about halfway through the stream, and I need to take a quick break, go to the restroom. So we're going to do that right now. Let's take a look at the hole. Good progress. Just really close to halfway done with the hole. If you're new here, chat, make sure you drop a follow, because I know how inclined you will be to scroll away. So drop a follow if you're new, and I'll be back in just a few. We're going to run over to the gold farm to AFK for 5 minutes. Always got to farm up some gold, chat. You know what I'm saying? Wrong way. Doop, 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 doop. Right, we're in. Oh, right, I gotta change this to hold again. and then start smacking them. All right, chat. I will be right back.
Colonel is going on a break. If you are new here, consider dropping a follow or subscribing. He will return shortly. There is a mini game playing in the purple chat. If you want to join, you can find a link to all his socials in the bio/description, etc. Otherwise, get up and stretch, get a drink, and leave a like on the stream.
All right, chat, I'm back. Having fun with words? Are you winning, son? Let's get back to digging a hole, shall we? Really wonder how much gold we have down there. Yep, I knew there'd be a guy. Goodbye, guy. All right. Yeah. I think, chat, what I'm gonna wait to do is we've obviously been doing this with the gold for like a hot minute now, right? What I really want to do is once the hole is done and our AFK sessions are, you know, effectively over at the gold farm, or once we're done digging the hole, right? And then I want to take all the gold that we got for AFKing that and go put it all through the barter farm, all in one shot. I have no idea how much gold it'll be at that point, but it's going to be a satisfying barter farm session. We need it. I mean, we need it now, but like, I'll wait until the hole is done. All right. Progress. All right, man. I feel we're getting through it, man. That whole spawner thing is just gone now completely. Ooh. Straight back at it, chat. You know how it goes. This is my second hardcore world. One of the oldest videos on my channel is actually my season 1 death, if you want to go check that out. All right. All right. There we go. Turn off words. GG. GG. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was stressed for the Ender Dragon in this world because I had actually spent way too long preparing. So I had sank way too much time into the world before killing the dragon, so that it just made the dragon stressful. That's one thing I would definitely change about my strategy if I die and start a season 3, is I'd try to get to the dragon much quicker than I did. Because I did like a whole obviously I got geared up first, right? And then I got full diamond armor, and then I went and got it full netherite, and then I was like, you know what? I want to max enchant it. So I actually went and did a huge build of a villager trading tower, and I got, all the max level villagers for all the books and stuff. And then next thing you know, I'd been playing in the world for like a month before I went and killed the dragon. And it was just like, no, I should have done that within like a week, maybe 2. This cape is the vanilla cape. Several years ago, Mojang made a change to where if you own Java or if you buy Java, you also get Bedrock for Windows, and vice versa. If you buy Bedrock for Windows, you get Java as well. But before that time, it was possible to own both Java and Bedrock separately on your same Microsoft account. So basically, if you bought both Java and Bedrock for Windows separately on the same Microsoft account before they made that change, they gave you this cape. So nobody knew they were going to get this cape. It was just people who happened to be in that scenario got awarded this cape when they made the change. Kind of as like a consolation prize. Be like, hey, you gave us money twice for something that no longer costs money twice. Here's a cape. Well, we're digging a hole, don't you worry. This was like one of the earliest free capes that happened. Well, technically not free because you had to buy the game like twice or whatever, right? But this one came like very shortly after the Migrator cape, which was like the first free cape. Chad, if you like capes and you like talking capes, I love capes. I have 18 capes on my account. And I do a roll for cape video on shorts every Monday now, where I roll a D20 to decide what cape I'm gonna wear. So make sure you're subscribed over there if you want that to come across your feed and become a thing. I plan to dig this hole, that's for sure. Of course I'm still digging. The hole must be dug. I have no idea. Quite a while ago, I know we passed like 10 stacks, but that's just by looking at my stats screen. I have no idea. The hole is the goal. You've heard it right. I play hardcore single player. You can never find diamonds. Have you tried looking underground? You know, that's where I've seemed to find most of my diamonds. Not all of them, but most of them. Exactly, dude, exactly. It's called Minecraft, and they gave us auto crafters, so the only thing left to do is mine. That's what I'm doing. We don't have auto miners yet. Oh. Brother. Yeah, but to dig a hole, you gotta dig a hole. If I don't dig a hole, then I don't dig a hole. That's... All right. We're digging a hole, my friend. I feel like I've only ever had them like once or twice. No particularly eat hot Cheetos. Doot. But I don't eat Cheetos like at all, really. Hot or not. I don't really follow sports stuff, but yes, I did hear that. Entire internet seems to care. Ah, low pay. Wow. Oh, I better empty my inventory. What the heck am I on? All right, look at that progress, dude. Looking very bullular. Heck yeah. I'll be honest, if we want to rage bait, I had never heard of the 76ers before today. Full stop. 49ers, I recognize that number, that team. 76ers, I had never heard of it before today. Never once. You did get one, GG. Uh, 67ers? Gen Z has a sports team? Hold on, I didn't know that. Funny. Oh no, chat. One of our dad jokes worked. That's very rare. The hole is the goal. Beacons do help you mine faster if you put haste on them. Haste 2. It's a big pocket of gold. Being says there's still even more in the floor. The hole must be dug. I have quite a few performance and quality of life mods, but nothing that changes gameplay mechanics. You can check out my exact configuration in the Colonel mod pack on CurseForge if you're interested. But I would not add anything for mining faster. Cheating's going a bit far for me. I wouldn't call it cheating because I'm of the opinion that there's only one way to cheat in single player Minecraft. And that's to lie about what you're doing, right? Right? If someone wants to play with a mod that lets them mine faster or whatever, that's absolutely fine. But like, if you go and dig a hole like this, and people ask you to dig it by hand, and you say, yeah, but you used a mod to mine faster. Now that's cheating, saying that you didn't do it. Or saying that you not disclosing. But if you dig the hole with the mod, you say, you know, you share it, and people are like, I dug a hole with the mod. That's perfectly fine. Right? Beams of light seem awfully close to looking like beacons. They do, they do. They do. Very close. Yes, play your world however you want. That's my thing. There's no way to cheat in single player Minecraft other than to lie about how you're playing the game. Like submitting a fake speedrun score or making a video saying you did something but you used mods or creative mode to get there. That's cheating. But you go and switch into creative mode and use whatever you want in your world. It's your world. I don't care. Just don't go claiming that you didn't do it without going into creative mode. That's my take on cheating in single player. Multiplayer is a whole different story, but single player, whoop. Single player. The radius of the hole is 136 blocks, but it's a bowl-shaped hole, so it gets smaller the further it goes down. It's actually a sphere that we're using as the outline with a radius of 136 of the sphere. Do, do, do. Do. Oh, man. I have absolutely no estimate for how long this will take. Estimating will only lead to disappointment. I'm here to dig the hole until the hole is dug. That is how diameters are calculated. This was my idea. Getting gig fiber tomorrow? Hell yeah, dude. Fiber is such an upgrade. I'm happy for you. I currently have 3 gig fiber. But I only have 2.5 gig networking. But it was cheaper for me to upgrade to 3 gig fiber than to stick with 1 gig fiber, because the ISP was like, your contract is expiring, so we're going to almost double your rate if you to keep your internet. And then, you know, I threatened to leave, so they offered to upgrade me to the next tier, which was 3 gig fiber. For like, I literally started paying $10 more a month and I got triple the speeds from them. Rather than paying double, which would have been, I don't know, like $70 more a month. So I'm happy about it. Yes, I have a 15,000 day world tour over on the Red site. You can find all my socials linked in the bios, descriptions, etc. But make sure you subscribe, chat, because we are very, very close to the 20,000 day world tour coming out. Talking just a couple weeks. Oh, we might even hit a milestone today. We're just a hair over 250 Minecraft days away. There's definitely going to be some lava draining to be done. Water, who knows? I drain the waterlogged caves as soon as I uncover them, so... As of right now, all the waterlogged caves that I know of have been drained. Freesh, dude. Still hearing all those mobs underneath us. The next layer is going to uncover some new cave over here again. And I am very excited. Hopefully it's a large cave. There's always a ton of mobs in it. I typically just drop sand into it. Inventory's full. I love the little feet wiggle that happens when you're flying. It's just cute. All right. Very close to halfway done with this layer. We're definitely gonna pass the beacons, and the beacons, by the way, is halfway. The beacons are perfectly centered, perfectly aligned. Perfectly perfect. Yeah, those mobs down there are definitely holding items, since they're just immediately groaning as soon as I show up. Means they didn't despawn. Typically right now it's about 3 streams per layer. And my streams are about 3.5 hours long on average. But we started this layer in the middle of stream yesterday. So while this is the second stream of the layer, it's, you know, it's going to span over 4 streams. Or it's going to span across 4 streams to finish it. So we're going to be digging it all today. Then Monday, Tuesday, we'll finish this layer Tuesday. As long as next week's stream schedule is normal, which I post my stream schedule every Monday, chat. Across all social media. So make sure you drop a follow. I'm live 6 nights a week. Just when I'm digging this hole. It makes it really nice for you guys to see a lot more of what's going on around me, not just staring at a wall of deep slate. And I get to flex my capes, you know? It's called shoulder surfing. You can find it and everything else I use in the Colonal mod pack on CurseForge. Yep. Oh. I'm live on all the platforms, indeed. This is as fast as you can possibly mine deep slate. This is Java. Oh, man. Starting to feel a little tired now, champ. Too bad. I got a hole to dig. I'm not allowed to feel tired. The hole is the goal. I have quite a few performance and quality of life mods, but nothing that changes any gameplay mechanics. I would never add a mod to mine faster. Today's a full fat 4-hour stream, Mrs. Ken. We got an hour till bingo. So I thought today was a 3-hour stream. And today, I'll be honest, was supposed to be a 3-hour stream. But apparently when I posted my schedule on Monday, I messed up and scheduled a 4-hour stream. And the fact that I was late yesterday, or I ended early yesterday, I talked to Magic and I was just like, I'm just going to do the full fat 4-hour stream. She's the one who actually told me, she's like, why did you schedule a 4-hour stream tonight? I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, on your schedule, it said you're streaming until 1. I'm like, you shouldn't. And then we talked about it and it's like, oh, well, I'll do the 4-hour. It's fine. I thought it was supposed to be short too, because I've been doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday for short streams, right? Next week, that's actually going to change a little bit, but then it'll go back. Like typically, that's what I do, but we'll see. Oh yeah, we grinding, dude. I'll still be here. Digging a hole. Okay, Mrs. Ken, did you see my response in the Discord though to your Scrabble? I feel like you're missing pieces, like not gonna lie. I feel like I've seen Scrabble boards far more full than that. But I don't know, I could be wrong. I don't pay attention if I get diamonds or not. Genuinely. I hear a zombie. Oh, a zombie took 1 point of damage and died. Okay. I heard him take 1 piece of flame damage and then it said in the subtitles that he died. So that's great. Whoop. Thank you for the follow. I don't do marbles at the end of my stream. Now we play bingo. We always play some sort of mini game, but we switched from primarily marbles to primarily bingo now. We still play marbles occasionally. I try to do it at least once a month, and we do it. We also have a channel point redemption to for someone on the purple site to, you know, trigger us to play marbles. Speaking of which, I was going to change the price of that. Did I ever do that? No, I did not. You know what? I'm gonna write it down as a bullet point for me to do next week, is to change the price of the marble redemption. Thank you for reminding me, internet stranger. It could have been a not complete board. Well, I'm just saying, like, I don't play a lot of Scrabble. It's been a long time since I've played any Scrabble, for that matter. And I'm just saying that I feel like you need more pieces. Oh man. Boom, 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 bum. Oh, hey, buddy. I enjoyed your comment, but I noticed that you're banned. Got him! So we found another that looks similar. It's just spaced out nicely. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm just giving you a hard time, Mrs. Ken. We're on -30 now. What's hilarious is that spammer had to follow me and wait like a couple minutes before he was able to post his spam message to then immediately get banned. God. Bum, bum. Bum. No idea. Told you I don't pay attention to those. Genuinely, I don't notice them. The hole is the goal. Oop. Right back at it. This is the stripe that defines halfway through the layer, by the way. Because we're going through the beacons. It's halfway. Excuse me. Wow, that was a heck of a hiccup, and I'm not even a fish. I kind of want to sit back down, but I'm like more uncomfortable when I'm sitting. It's a real conundrum. Standing makes my legs tired, but then sitting makes my arms and like my wrist sore. Because of like, I can't ever find a comfortable angle for like my armrest to desk ratio. You know what I'm saying? What's up? You need a build idea. All right, but if I tell you, you gotta build it. Deal? And if you build it, I want pictures of it in the community Discord. All right, here we go, chap. You need to build a 37 block tall, solid gold toilet with functioning redstone lever to flush. You got this, man. You got this. I want to see it. Song's a banger, dude. I wish it was a little louder. Yeah, I think I'm gonna sit back down. My back is getting sore now. Not sore, but just... I don't know, maybe I should... Maybe standing is like working out my back because of how problematic it is. I already have two similar sized holes in the nether. I recommend checking out my 15,000 day world tour to see them. Well, to see one of them. The other one won't be in the world tour until the next world tour, which will be in a couple weeks. Boom, 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 boom. Is that water? Sure looks like it. What are you doing there? Rip, dude. My time's never free. Capitalism, man. I was just thinking that. I was just thinking that, Ocean. I have no patience, but that's mostly because I'm not a doctor. We vibing. I am a pink slime, so obviously a pink slime block is my favorite. Chat, and if you want your slime blocks to be pink, you can get the Colonel Pink Slime Pack resource pack off CurseForge or Modrinth. That is what I'm playing. It's a great game. Wait, what? You had to send one to the ER today after spending an hour and a half? Oh, wow. Oh, slime over here. All right. Bum, 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 bum. How are you gonna ask my favorite and then be like, oh, well, what else? What's up with that, dude? My favorite not good enough for you? See how it is. God, tell me how you really feel. I just swallowed an ice cube whole. It was like really small, but caught me off guard. All right, let me slide this back. All right. I have a story that I've been told my entire life, how when I was probably like 1 year old. I apparently loved sucking on ice cubes, and I choked on one. And like my parents were freaking out for like all of like a minute before it melted enough, and then I was just perfectly fine. But they were like proper terrified for like a minute until it melted and I swallowed it. No, I mean, a slime is a mob, but there is a slime block. What you talking about? You take the slime balls, you make a slime block, boom, you got a block. This guy's excited. Oh, I sit down and I'm immediately uncomfortable again. Ugh. Being an old man sucks. Dude, my back is so messed up. I hate it. And I'm just gonna be suffering for the rest of my life. Oh. You ever tried those knee chairs? No. I have no idea what you're talking about. Kneeling? You know what I need? I need a massage chair. Dude, imagine if I was just streaming here, reclined in a massage chair. Like, ah, chat. Like you sit on your knees. I kind of envision what you're saying, but I don't really. It's not something I've ever seen in person. If you want to drop a picture of it in the Discord or a link or something in the Discord to show what you're talking about, I'd be interested in looking. Yeah, I think I understand what you're saying. I feel like I've seen it on TikTok of like ways that people sit over in like China or Japan or something. I don't know. I don't think it has an English name because I don't think we have them. Making a hole? Heck yeah, dude. Oh, you're into magic. Nice, dude. I have not been involved in Magic and God, has it been like almost 10 years probably, give or take. But I know I had a lot of fun with it when I did play. Yeah, it's fun. It gets expensive if you really get into it. Unless you don't take yourself seriously and you allow yourself to use proxies, then you can have a good time without spending a giant pile of money. And as long as you're not playing competitive or anything like that, ain't nothing wrong with it. Ergonomic kneeling chair. Main spending habit, yeah. Bum, bum, bum. Playing tomorrow? Nice. I couldn't even tell you right now. I couldn't even remember the first. I couldn't remember how to play it. The first thing about playing Magic right now. It's genuinely like just so far gone. Like I'd have to basically relearn it. Probably the meta's changed a bit too. Even if the rules are the same. I know I had friends that were like really into it, and they could you know bend the rules and have such crazy cards where like their turn would take like 10 minutes for one turn kind of deal. I was never into it that deep, you know. But or friends that would build decks where they would win with any like amount of like infinities, you know, where they could just stack something on that taps something else, that taps that again, that taps something else, and it's just like, yeah, I deal an infinite amount of damage to you. I never really got into that side of like this super technical bit, but even so I have like basic knowledge, but it's been so long I don't even remember that. I used to sit on a ball at my old job. But that was before I had back problems. It's a lot to learn, yeah. And practice makes mediocre, so. You'll never be perfect. All you could strive for is mediocre, chat. Oh my goodness. Do. All right. Do I ever wonder why what? The hole must be dug. There's your whole answer. Do. Eh? Do. Cool. I like zoned out there for a minute, chat. I'm not gonna lie. just kind of zoned out. I wasn't. Ooh. Oh, it's midnight now. We got an hour left. Making progress, chat. Nice, dude. Always got to play on the latest and greatest. I've broken a few blocks. Just a few over here. Oh. Oh, inventory's full. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Boom, 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 boom. We grinding, man. We started digging this hole in January. Today is the 91st stream of digging this hole. which is really close to 10% of all streams in this world have been dedicated to digging this hole. Hold on. Wow, that's interesting. Because today's stream 1155. So if we had streamed, if the number was 155, we'd be at 10%. But or 115 would be at 10%. But by the time we're at 115, it'll actually be, you know, a higher stream number. So to actually get to 10%, it would have to be like, maybe it would break even somewhere around like 130, 140 streams of digging the hole. Would mean we spent 10% of the world digging the hole. 10% of the world's streams digging the hole. I don't know. No idea if it'll go that long. I hope it doesn't. Because we're not getting a full 30 streams a month, you know, chat. We're literally on like our 7th month and we're over 90 now. And if, you know, if I was streaming every single day of the hardcore world, theoretically 91 streams would be 3 months, you know. So we're honestly only getting like on average like 15 streams a month in the hardcore world digging the hole. We obviously, like, I stream 6 nights a week, but one of those nights is Wifey Wednesday, so five nights a week, which you'd think it'd be 25, but then we've taken a couple side tracks where they don't count throughout the months, and, you know, I've taken some time off here and there as well, so 15 streams a month average, while it seems low, at least we're grinding. We started digging this hole in January. Today's the 91st stream. 7.9% of streams are the hole. Really? Okay. That's further away from 10% than I thought. But I guess we're higher than 1,000 than I thought too. Because we're in the 1100s now. For a little while I've been thinking like, you know, 91 streams, you know, that'd be 91%. Or not 91, you know, 91 streams would be like 9%. But not, yeah. That's not how that works because we're in the 1100s now. All right. Boop, 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 boop. Oh. No, we've put over 4,900 hours into this world. It's in the stream title. Think you forgot about sleeping. It's about to be nighttime. I can see the stars in the sky. All right. You wish you could see the stars in the sky IRL? Is it not nighttime for you? Or is there light pollution or clouds? Oh, light pollution. Yeah. Nah. I ain't missed nothing. Oh, man, my elbow itches and I can't get it with the chair. It's like not getting the right angle. Oh, disappointment. I was hoping to just nonchalantly itch my elbow on the chair and no one notice. And then, like, it wouldn't get it. It wouldn't get the right spot. A big and a baby slime over there. Inventory's full. It's a massive hole, dude. Indeed. Honestly, I'm just gonna swap picks now before so I don't have to come up. Look at that, dude. Oh. It's getting late. I believe one day Mojang will add insta-mineable deep sleep. I believe they will. Because Mojang has said several times in the past that they intend to update the game for many, many years to come. And, you know, if they're going to keep updating the game for 15, 20, 30 more years, well, eventually, TM, there will be an update where they make Deep Slate insta-mineable, either because they give us a new tool material or a new beacon effect or some other new thing that makes insta-mineable Deep Slate happen. Just, we never thought there'd be anything stronger than diamonds, and here we are with netherite, you know? Given enough time and enough consistent updates, they'll run out of other ideas to implement. Eventually TM. Eventually TM. That's like a very known thing. You never heard anyone say that? You know, when something's coming soon or it's coming eventually, TM, because, you know, you just Who knows when it's gonna be? It's a meme. Jeez, Darcy, you gotta get with the times. Actually, that's been a thing for like a long time. Yeah, and they, they might add some other block beneath Deep Slate at that time, and then that one's not insta-mineable, Who knows? But I believe if Mojang commits to updating for as long as they've said that they intend to, if they follow through on what they've said they intend to do for updating for so long, I believe it's inevitable that we get insta-mineable Deep Slate. One way or another. One way or another, I'm gonna mine ya. I'm gonna get you one way. Maybe next week. Maybe I don't know, dude. But the part in the night where my brain is fried. Not as bad as yesterday. Yesterday, oh my god, dude, I was cooked by the end of stream, but. That's Lapis, dude. Avatar 4? I haven't even seen Avatar 2. Let alone 3. I didn't actually, is there a third one? Yeah, I just questioned that the same time you did. I feel like there might be, actually. I don't know. There was? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I've asked Magic several times if she wanted to see Avatar 2 when it was in theaters, but we were very busy with very young children when that happened, I think. So that was like no way. But then she's not been interested in watching it, since it's came out after that. Obviously, I have the ability to watch shows on my own if I really wanted to, but I have no attachment to the Alien Blue Man Group. I watched the first one 15 years ago when it was new. I think I saw it at least 2 or 3 times. I had a friend that we would always watch movies together. Very regularly, we would hang out and there would we'd be up watching movies till like 6 a.m. So we just watch everything. Was water third is ash and fire? Bro, I don't think I've even seen a trailer for one about avatars on fire, dude. Also, I just have a general stigma against sequels that are like a decade late. It feels like they're just nostalgia farming. Like that's all it feels like Hollywood is doing nowadays with remakes and sequels of things from our childhood. Hell, I don't even know how old, I don't even know what year the original one came out in. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know nothing. But I don't have a particular attachment to that movie series. But like, I know some people did, and it just feels like all Hollywood wants to do is this nostalgia farm. And so generally, if a sequel comes out for a movie nowadays that's like a movie that came out pre-COVID, I have no interest in it, just off the bat. Sure, I mean they can say that, yeah. I mean, writers could have written the movies, sure, but like they didn't make it after this. Like I don't care, right? They didn't make it when it was relevant. I'm gonna see the Minecraft 2 movie. That movie's only been out for a year. It doesn't apply to what I've said, though it does apply to what I've said in the fact that like it's a movie about a video game. I'm not generally a fan of movies about video games and video games about movies and like all that kind of crap. It's just like come up with your own ideas. Like I'm gonna see it. I love Minecraft. I'm gonna see it. They're gonna get my money for that. And you know, whatever, my kids are gonna love it. But yeah, that's what we were talking about is the Avatar. But like it's not even that. The Avatar is actually like not even the most egregious example of like of a sequel being an obvious cash grab from nostalgia farming. There's so many movies and so many shows that have come out post-COVID that are like remakes, live action remakes. Disney's the worst at it, dude. Live action remaking your entire childhood back to back to back every year just for the cash grab and not coming out with any new ideas. Some of the Star Wars shows like Andor have been absolute fire. I'll give them that. Star Wars has basically been in constant production since the prequels. If you count the animated shows and stuff like that, which I do, I loved the Clone Wars. They've been basically in constant production. Now there was a big gap between like the originals and the prequels, but ever since the prequels came out in the early 2000s, Star Wars has been in basically constant production. Oh, they just want attention. They're harmless. The Jurassic Park movies was a really good example of that. Yeah. What, there was 3 Jurassic Park movies, then a 20-year gap, and you get Jurassic World, and now there's like, how many Jurassic World movies are there? I haven't seen any of them since the original Jurassic World. I feel like there's 3, and I like, ugh. There's 4 Jurassic World movies. Have they made more Jurassic World movies than they made Jurassic Park movies? Is that true yet? Working on a 5th. Okay. That should be illegal, dude. I hate it. I hate it. Yeah, so Jurassic Park, I absolutely loved it as a kid. Not like a young kid. I really, really wanted to see. I have a very vivid memory of I think Jurassic Park 2. Is that the one where it opens with them in a and there's a plane crash within the first like 10-15 minutes, and they crash on the island, kind of deal, in a small plane. I remember very much wanting to go see that movie in theaters, and I was way too young to see it in theaters. And we got through the intro, the setup, and the plane crash, and then the first like the T-Rex that chased them after they got out of the plane. Spoilers for Jurassic World 2 20 years ago or whatever it was. And I was scared out of my pants, and we left. And we left the theaters after that. Man. Third one. Oh, was it the third one then? Okay. Yeah, I don't remember. Like, I think I had seen some Jurassic Park movies before that, but I was too young, and out on a movies theater screen, that was too scary for me. Yeah. Yeah, that got me. I have absolutely no ETA. Estimating would only lead to disappointment. I'm here to dig a hole until the hole is done. Oh. It's going down to bedrock. Boom, 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 boom. And we are at -30 now. We just passed halfway done with this layer when we went past that beacon right there. You see? Oh yeah, dude. I absolutely had dreams about dinosaurs, T-Rexes chasing me and crap. When I'd turn off the lights in the basement, I'd sprint up the stairs because God knows there's a T-Rex down there gonna chase me up. Movies were terrifying as a kid. What are they rated? Were those like R or PG-13? Like R for blood and gore, maybe? I don't know. I was way too young to be taken to the movies to see a rated R movie. Shout out to my grandma for taking me to go see a rated R movie when I was probably single digits years old. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, God. Yep, almost. Of course I'm still digging. I don't see you digging the hole. Someone's got to do it. Oh yeah, as a kid, Jurassic World is amazing. Apparently it was PG-13. Okay. All three of them? They were PG-13? Okay. You thought it was rated G? No. No. I remember the conversation at my grandma's house before we went to go to that movie. She had like a newspaper showing the available movies, and like I'm sure I can almost guarantee I remember her being like, "Are you sure you want to go see this? It's rated, you know, I guess you rated PG-13," and I was like, "Oh yeah, I can watch it." Oh man, I almost man, it's such vivid memory, but like I don't know if it's a real memory, but like I remember it, and I don't know if that's the founder cape, that's the gold one, right? I do not have that one. I had that one show up on my Bedrock account for like a while and then it disappeared. But I don't know what the requirements were to get that, and I don't have it. It is time for bingo. Good call out. Use the exploit back then? I have no idea what that is. I didn't care about the Founder's Cape when it was on Bedrock because I play Java. The fact that it came to Java now makes me kick myself, but that was before Bedrock Capes came to Java, so I like didn't care in the slightest. Is that the gold one, and what was the criteria to get it? If I'm remembering the right cape, I think it's the gold one, right? With like a creeper face on it. That's actually the most common cape that I don't have. I have every other cape that's more common than that. And I have quite a few that are less common. Oh. No. That'd be a waste of time for me. Why, dude? We're vibing, man. It's a wonderful time. The gold creeper cape. What was the requirements to get it? I didn't like. I don't remember. I don't know why. I know for a fact it showed up on my Bedrock account for like a while and then it went away. And I know there was like kind of a whole big thing where Mojang gave it out to people that didn't earn it and then ripped it away. But I don't remember what the actual requirements were to get it or anything about that controversy. To get it, you have to go to the Bedrock store and then get it that way. People found exploit when it ended, and then Mojang removed it from people's accounts. Is it still available to get in Bedrock, is what you're saying? Because, like, I remember... Okay, I think I do remember going to the Bedrock store to get it when they announced that or something. And then it went away from my account. Not anymore, yeah. Yeah, I don't remember anything about it back then, but I'm disappointed. I didn't really care back then when I got the cape. When I got it in Bedrock and then it disappeared in Bedrock, I didn't care. And then now that it came to Java, then I cared a bit, but I'm not gonna beat myself up about it. I doubt. I doubt. Actually, yeah. All right. All right, let's go do this now, chat. Oh, wow, that's like a perfect box finish, but we're going to be doing just a few more minutes of it. 11. This is a hole. All right, chat, 11 today. And yes, we're blowing up the slimes. Goodbye, slimy boys. Just a quick check. We didn't blow up any TNT or nothing. All right, or any diamonds. I mean, the cape that is best suited for my skin and what I would primarily wear is the cherry blossom cape. But I started a new series. I have 18 capes now on my Java account, on my main one. And I started a new series where I do roll for cape. Every Monday over on the red site, I roll a D20 for what cape to wear that week. So chat, if you're not subscribed over on the red site, I recommend go doing that. So you can see that short every Monday. That's why I'm wearing the vanilla cape this week. What was the exploit people used to get the cape? Like, I know for a fact I didn't do that. So if there were people who were punished for doing an exploit to get the Founder's Cape, and mine was removed at that time, I don't know, I might reach out to Mojang support or something and be like, hey, what's the deal with this? Why'd my cape go away? But that was so long ago at this point, I feel like they'd be like, too bad, so sad. But like, I have screenshots somewhere of me having the Founder's Cape in my account. And whatever an exploit was, I definitely didn't do that. You're making me think about it now. And now I'm thinking about it, and now I want it. Now you're making me upset. Dang. Oh, we hydrated. Chat, you guys have about 2 minutes left to get your bingo cards on the purple site. If you're not familiar, we play a mini game at the end of every stream where the winner gets to put a block on the massive monument. If you want a chance to leave your mark on the hardcore world, come on over to the purple chat. Link is in the bio, panels, descriptions, etc. There's just over 2 minutes left to claim your bingo cards for a chance to win tonight. If you're on the purple site, hover your mouse over the screen or look at the top corner of your mobile chat window to see a red bingo icon to claim your bingo card. I feel like I got that monologue out perfectly with like no fumbles or anything this time. Very rare for me to not trip over my words. Oh. Is there a way in like Bedrock to see your transaction history? To like prove that I did redeem that cape from the marketplace and then now it's not on my account anymore? That'd be really interesting. People found the link to get it when technically it shouldn't exist. Oh. Interesting. I mean, maybe. I don't remember how or when I got it, but... Heck, I might have just been scrolling Reddit and someone said, oh, get the founder's cape. Here, click this link. And I'd be like, okay, click it. Oh, okay, all right. I got a cape. Cool. Like, maybe that happened. I don't know. Does Mojang even have, like, a support that I could just send an email to like... Be like, hey, I just want to check. Why don't I have this cape? Who knows? I don't care. I used to use voice to text almost exclusively. Nowadays I don't anymore, and I don't know when or why I made that change, but I would literally just voice to text everything. Oh, chat, it's time to start bingo. I didn't even realize the time. Excuse you. All right, bingo's live. Let's get it. We'll leave that one here for tomorrow. We also have to do that. Wow, we used all but 2 boxes in my inner chest. Heck yeah. Oh. Oh my god, Ocean! Winning when only 9 numbers have been called. That's crazy, dude. Wow. That was incredibly fast. Whoa! Oh. I have absolutely no idea how many diamonds I've gotten. Ugh. Plenty is the answer. All right. All right, it was Ocean that won. All right, you have cut red sandstone. You have won once. This is your second W. Your last victory was stream 1151. Now 1156. All right. Wow. You've only ever won twice, and it's been within like 5 streams of each other. That's crazy. All right, cut red sandstone. Mm-hmm. Oh, so you're using actual diamonds. I have silk touched diamonds. I don't know because I'm mining, so I don't know. All right. GG Ocean on your dub. Hold on, free cam real quick because. All right, you won. Okay, I thought you were in the sandwich. I was gonna be like, Mrs. Ken needs to win again, but no. Interesting. Yeah, there's a. I was like, I thought we had a pattern going on or something, but we don't. All right. Oh, Abdranax. Now that I see you in the chat, but have you decided what picture you want for your map art, dude? If you haven't, or if you have, send that over to me in the Discord as soon as possible, and I can get it planned and scheduled. We do not have any diamonds to burn today, chat, sadly. But you know, ! Partner Plus in the purple chat if you want to learn how to get a diamond burnt in your honor. But yeah, let's wrap up for the night. Good progress on the hole. I didn't take one last look at the hole before we left. Ah, rip. Ripperoni, chat. Oh well. Remember tomorrow's remember tomorrow's stream is not at the normal time. We're not playing in the hardcore world. It's going to be at around 2 p.m. Eastern, and I'm playing in Master Kart 2026. That is a Minecraft boat racing event that I have played in for the last 2 years, and I won last year. So make sure, and I had silver the year before that. So make sure you're ready to tune in early if you want to keep your stream streaks going. I'll be live then. Let's get the heck out of this hardcore world. It's looking how to get the chances of getting back is pretty low. I'm saying, oh, all right. Oh, a shulker of ores, nice. You're looking up how to get it in the chance of getting it back, and it's pretty low, of course. Yeah, all I know is you have to go to your Microsoft account or Xbox account history. Yeah, I imagine I can take a look at that. Honestly, I might take a look at that after stream, but I have to run to the restroom as soon as I end stream today. So, who knows when I'll do that. Well, that's a good call out. I wanna take a look, and maybe submit a ticket to Mojang just to shoot a shot in the dark. Maybe get a 19th cape. Oh crap! What was I doing? I don't even remember. Or heck, even if I could get it back on one of my alt accounts, I wouldn't care. But oh well. You know, I should check the Bedrock store on my alt accounts just to see if any of them have it. And if they do, then I equip it, and then it shows up in Bedrock, and then I equip it, and then it's mine. I don't know. Not yet. Mojang updated the requirements for Java on your computer, and some stuff isn't working. Oh, are you planning on getting like a screenshot of Minecraft? It could be a picture of anything, by the way. I mean, within reason. But okay, as long as you know that like it's on you to get me a picture of what you want uploaded, and then unless you're planning on just sending me a schematic of the map art build or something like that. Yeah, that's good. All right, let's take a look to see who's live with some hardcore vibes to send over the raid to tonight. Is this person playing hardcore? No, they're not. They used to play hardcore. Wait, these guys know each other? IRL? Hold on. We have to send a raid over, chat. Hold on. This is a very unexpected turn of events. We're going to send it right over to Mellis Mines, who's not playing hardcore right now. But both Mellis Mines and Fatty McDaddy are like together IRL streaming. They're both hardcore streamers that we watch. And apparently Fatty McDaddy is cutting Mellis's hair tonight. 10 out of 10 stream. Let's go, dude. Two of my hardcore homies together. Apparently they're siblings. I had no idea. We're gonna send the raid, chat. Here is the raid message to send over in the chat. Thank you guys so much for the awesome stream today, my dudes. Thank you for the channel point redemptions, for the follows, for the stream streaks. Thank you guys for the gifts over on TikTok. And thank you everybody for being here across all the platforms. I'll be live again tomorrow night, 2 p.m. Eastern. Tomorrow afternoon, 2 p.m. Eastern. Peace out!